What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 81. And today we're returning with two massive games in a massive episode as we face Liverpool away at Anfield in a massive battle for the title. I really should stop saying massive. And then Manchester United at home in midweek as well. Before we get to the games though, shall Norwich be getting on off camera? And as you can see, following on from our 2-1 victory over West Ham and a 2-0 win against Ajax, 3 games in a run off camera, and they were all victories. And whilst the wins weren't by a massive scoreline, just call us the kings of the 1-0, because that's all we needed in these 3 games. 2 in the Premier League, 1 in the Champions League, starting off with a win in the Premier League away at Bramall Lane against Sheffield United. Ryan Brewster coming up clutch late on, getting on the end of a Madou cutback to make it 1-0 as we left with the 3 points. And following that, a 1-0 victory against Newcastle United, right now rock bottom of the Premier League once again. Ryan Brewster with 2 in 2. As I said in the last episode, he struggled a bit this season, not being quite as good, but then again, primarily, you got to remember we've been playing the Gegenpress. There's only one man up top in that system, and that is ordinarily going to be Teddy Gray almost always. And of course, he had an injury at the start of the season as well, so maybe I'm being a little bit too critical of the player formerly known as Big Game. And of course, in the very last game in a run of camera, it was the midweek fixture at home to Schalke in the Champions League group stage, and after this win here, we have guaranteed knockout football. Kyle Crowley getting on the end of a, was it O'Connor through ball, as he slotted it home, made it 1-0 and gave us the 3 points. So right now in the Premier League, as you can see, these are the 2 games coming today against the against Liverpool and Manchester United. Right now we remain in 2nd place. We are the only team that actually look as though we could battle Liverpool for the title this season, although let's be honest here, I mean the other 18 clubs are like putting their hopes on us to try and stop Liverpool from winning it. Look, I know we won 5 out of 5, but come on man, we're not going to stop Liverpool. Said it before, their goal difference record is just staggering. 36 goals in 13 and only 4 conceded. We are only the 1 point behind, and of course we will overtake them if we beat them today at Anfield, but I think we'll lose back to back today in these 2 big games. We've not got a good record against the big teams in the save, and yeah, I can't see us getting anything at Anfield. As for the Champions League, really briefly, you can see the group here. How did I do this last time? Where, as you can see, there we are. We are indeed top with just 1 game to go. And due to the standings right now, it means on match day 6, where we'll be away at the Wanda Metropolitano against Atletico Madrid. If we do get a draw in Spain, that's all we need, just a draw, just a 1 point, we'll guarantee top spot. But if Atletico win, we'll drop into 2nd place. Really though, I'm not really fussed. It is going to be a game where I'll field a weakened side. We've got Southampton away, tricky test on St Mary's, and then Bournemouth home as well. And obviously the Premier League is far more important. You know, we're just behind Liverpool right now, but I expect us to lose back to back. If we're going to stay in the top 4, we need to win those 2 games. So away in Spain, we might well give up top spot, but I'm fine with it. We've already qualified. That was the only main goal for me. So nothing else to report. Let's just jump right into the first of the 2 massive games today as we take on Liverpool away at Anfield. And when you look at the record there, there's a reason why I don't feel we'll get anything at Anfield today. They've been the team in this division more than anyone else that's given us the most problems. Yes, we struggled against really all of the big boys, but Liverpool are the one that we just cannot seem to beat. Hence the game, no players are injured right now, so this will be our team for the game. We're going to Gegenpress system, and this is our lineup. Zangrandi's in goal. It's about for Asana Bria, Pavlovic, Armenian Arrows with Ken Longstaff and Bamba through the middle. Madou and Dembele getting a lot of game time this season on the wings, and Teddy will start up top, despite no goals in his last 3 games. And on the bench, Freenes, Godfrey, Robin, Mount, Provenzano, Crowley, and Brewster as well. First game, Liverpool at Anfield. Can't see us getting anything here. But come on, you Canaries. Let's pull off a shock and go top of the table. Chance of that happening is about as high as me getting a date with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not too optimistic. Like, we'll give it our best shot, don't get me wrong, but I can't see it happening anytime soon. Liverpool, again, they are the team we struggled against the most. Yes, we've had problems against Arsenal. Yes, we have problems against Chelsea, but Liverpool are the team we just simply cannot beat. I know we have beaten them twice, but again, it's just, they are just so hard to stop. But as Madou is running through, first chance falls here, and Samuel almost gave us the lead, just wide the post, but an encouraging start there. It's highlight now for Liverpool though, as Trent steps in from the right, and now Fabinho levers one from 22 yards and gives the Reds the early lead. We had the first chance, but that is magic from the Brazilian. Trent to Fabinho, takes one touch, gets it out of his feet, and that is an ottimo strike from range as he finds the top corner past his Brazil compatriot Zangrande. Down by a goal very early on. We're not coming back from this. Get creative, lads, get creative. It's my go-to shout in Football Manager, that. Always get creative, because it never ever wields your bad body language. It is strange, and I've talked about the team talks and the shout side of the game before. I do hope the Football Manager do a little bit of work on it as the next version will come out in autumn, because I feel like it is a little bit too predictable. Like, there are always certain team talks that you know will wield you a good body language increase, and it's the same with shouts as well. You know exactly what ones will wield you good responses and poor responses. Like concentrate, for example, always wield you a negative response as Trent from 18 yards bends in a free kick and it's 2-0. Honestly, I think I should have picked my backup team for this game and continued to test a theory that we did last year when we would pick backup teams in these sort of games and more often than not come away with a result. But instead I thought, no, we're only 1 point behind. It'll be a bit silly to field a weakened side. But again, based on what we've seen in the series, it probably would have given us more of a chance today. I'm not sure when we'll be able to start winning Premier League titles. I didn't ever even consider the chance of us doing it this year. If we were to have a chance, we needed to win today, not just draw. But yeah, I think we've probably got, I'd say, another 2 seasons, really. I mean, maybe next season, if we get off to a good start like we have done this season. But yeah, maybe next season. But realistically, I'd say in 2 or 3 seasons' time, that's when we should target Premier League titles. Anyway, 6 minutes to go. We have won ourselves a penalty, though. And Samuel Madou, who scored against Atletico from 12 yards, is going to take this one. I've been impressed with this young man this season. And right on cue, he's had his shot saved, and it's still 2-0. Typical. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. But there you go. Again, I should have picked a backup team. You know, I know some people said the reason why we were winning some of those big games last season with backup teams is because we were playing this gegenpress system, and a lot of you guys do think this is the best tactical system. But in the course of the series, it's not always been the gegenpress where I've managed to get a win or a draw against a far better team when using a backup side. I don't think it's tactical system. I think it genuinely is just a case of picking a weakened team and perhaps surprising the opposition. I don't know. And just before the game against Manchester United on Wednesday night, we got the draw for the FA Cup third round. Please, not a big team away game. We have had some tough tests in cup draws, and we've got, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, we're not away, but based on the start of the season for them, let's just say this. We're not going to win that. Liverpool in the FA Cup third round at home. And we won it 2 seasons ago, but man, we've had some really, really tough cup draws, man. We don't get much luck with them. And yeah, we're not getting through that. It's going to be all about the Champions League and the Premier League this season, and we might well be facing the prospect of a trophyless campaign. So, second and final game, Manchester United at home, and I really don't fancy our chances of bouncing back tonight with a victory against the Red Devils. Once again, very poor record against them, like we have against all of the big teams, really, in this save, and we'll see how we get on. I'm going to stick with the gegenpress system and continue to use it, but a few changes to our lineup tonight. Zangrande remains in goal. The back four is now Sanabria, Pavlovic, Captain Godfrey coming back in, because Armini he's not had an amazing start with Robin at right back. Midfield trio is now Kenham, Mount and Bamba, with Brewster as an inside forward on the left tonight. So I want to play him and Teddy, but one of them's got to play there. And Teddy is, of course, left-footed with... is he? He's not... Yeah, he is. Of course he is. With Dembele on the right and Gray up top. On the bench, Frinas, Armini, Aarons, Longstaff, Provenzano, Crowley and Madou as well. Second final game, Manchester United. I think this will be back-to-back defeats. But come on, you Canaries. I don't know why I was so confused by that there. Of course Teddy Gray's left foot, I know that. Imagine if Gray could hit the ball with either foot and his finishing was 15 or 16. I mean, he literally would be the complete package, wouldn't he? Anyway, first highlight falling early as Benjamin Pavard heads away that cross, but as Jonathan Sanabria finds Mount, 25 yards from goal. First chance might fall to the host here. Robin finds Karamoko. He can strike him. Oh, yes, he can indeed. Dembele with a goal. Norwich in front. Known for those salmon-esque leaps with those bionic legs, but today just strokes it in to the bottom corner and makes it 1-0. That's a really great finish there, as we have the early advantage inside the first quarter of an hour. And with Chelsea going in front of Brighton as well, we'll need this result if we are to stay in second place and just try and keep the pressure on Liverpool, if nothing else. Arsenal also winning as well. So yeah, what we need tonight is a big win here. Try and pull away from Manchester United and Everton and the rest of the chasing pack in the Europa League places as we try and secure a top 4 finish for a second straight season. Just before the break, Robin wins it back and a chance to possibly counter here. Herman Bamba plays a lovely ball out wide to the goalscorer Dembele, tracks it down, keeps it in play, and now can he cross? No, but Robin certainly can. He's got the ability, and there's Brewster off the post, and Raphael off the line. What a first half. We've been dominating. Well, I think it's safe to say Liverpool are a cut above everyone this season, but if we can claim a victory here, that'll keep us 5 points clear of Everton, and we'll now go 8 points clear of Manchester United as we close out the first half of the season. Again, I'm not fucked about the title. I don't give a well, I just said fuck, so I might as well say it again. I don't give a fuck about the title, man. Not interested. Liverpool, you can have it. Arsenal and Chelsea, you want to overtake us and go for them? Be my guest. 4th place is more than good enough. Herman Bamba, the walking assist from free kicks. Oh, that connection. 5-9. Teddy Gray, 2-0 Norwich. Bamba, number 5. Lovely free kick. And I tell you, man, he still hasn't scored this season. He didn't score a single Premier League goal last season. I don't know why he's so goal shy now. But he certainly loves setting him up. 2-0 Norwich and Teddy Gray back amongst it again. 3 points surely in the bag. What a performance and what a response. Need cool heads out there, lads. Don't capitulate. Don't capitulate. As this will be a big, and I mean big, victory and a huge response as well. So a lovely ball by Bull out wide to João Felix, who tries to beat Sanabria. There's Pavard, who gets it back after the 1-2. Robin's header goes straight to Marcus Rashford. And the community man makes it 2-1. Community man? I don't know. But one thing I will say right now real briefly is how amazing of a man is Marcus Rashford. We know the guy's a hell of a football player, but what he's been doing lately, I mean, serious props to him. Fantastic guy. He really, really is. 2-1 though, and Manchester United back in the game after a little bit of a spell of pressure. Can we hold on? But seriously, community man? That's the nickname you opted for? Come on now. And here is Community Man, taking it round his man and going on a storming run. And Pellegrini opted out wide towards Wobber. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Can't capitulate like this and expect to stay in the top 4. Absolutely in control. Manchester United doing nothing whatsoever. And then bang. Just like that, we go from 2 goals up to tied at 2-2. Yeah, I mean, we sure as fuck aren't catching up with Liverpool now for the title, but it's going to be hard enough to stay in the top 4 if we throw away points like this. Come on, as Kenner finds Longstaff. Oh, off the crossbar. Talk about your action-packed endings to the game. Corner for Norwich. Matty Longstaff floats it in, and it's headed clear. Pavlovic. Kenner. Provenzano. Yo, it's off the post. 2nd time. We hit the woodwork in a matter of seconds. 3rd time on the night. Oh, some games you just don't get the rub of the green, do you? Oh! Teddy just over. Huge, huge, huge throwaway. That means we now drop down to 3rd place in the table on goal difference, and we spurn a huge chance to pull away from Manchester United and Everton, the rest of the chasing pack. That is so frustrating. I mean, I'll say this, based on how certain teams have started off this season, and particularly Manchester City, who lost again. 4-2 at home to Aston Villa. Spurs stumbled out the gate. I've picked it up since then, but right now sitting in 8th place. Manchester United in 6th as well. Look, we are still firm favourites to finish in the top 4 based on the other big teams that have had poorer starts than us. Manchester United, Spurs and Man City in particular. But that would have been huge, man. And Liverpool now extending the gap at the top to 6 points. I think their title is definitely going to be theirs this season. But if we are to stay in the top 4, I mean, can't throw away wins like that. Simply can't afford to, man. You will get punished. But that was this episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So big thank you for watching. Really, if you have enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I've got to come back with that, haven't I? Liverpool at home in the FA Cup third round, where I'm pretty sure we'll be going out very early, which the board won't be happy with, and then a massive game at home to Arsenal, who right now we're tied with on points. Have a fantastic day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode, which should also feature the Champions League round of 16 knockout draw as well at the start of the episode very soon.